Vermeer Jenkins in motion. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. And getting the breakaway is going to be Devon Tucker. He's going to take it to the house for the opening score. Devon Tucker all the way, 61 yards. Sterling leads 6-0.
Well, they go right side, then come back. Looked like it may have even been a little bit of a counter. Didn't have a good view here, but I'll tell you what, Devon Tucker, when he gets to that second level, you look at right here, comes back, goes to the left side. Nice initial push. It looked like they had a down block on the front there, cut off the linebacker. Once Devon Tucker gets to that second level, there's nobody that's going to catch him.
One of the fastest guys in South Jersey. We mentioned this last year. Was hampered in the very beginning of the season with an ankle injury, and now he's back in full form as the extra point is up, and it is good. And with 10:30 left in the first quarter, Sterling only takes them 90 seconds, but they're on the board.
Well,
7-0.
if you look at that week off that they had with the bye week, if there's one guy who that really helped out, it's Devon Tucker with that ankle injury. You know, in the first 3 games of the season, you saw him going around in crutches in the hallways, coming out and playing. Probably was only at about 75%, but you see right here, you see that great acceleration. And I'll tell you what, if you don't make the right read on your keys against a kid like Devon Tucker, you're going to see what's going to happen is what happened right there.
Devon Tucker entering the game, 23 carries for 291 yards and 2 scores.
And one thing that play showed, you know, they had to respect the fact that Rich Carter was going in motion to the right.
Big third down here, 3rd down and 6 from the 37. Mignano back in the game. He's going to go back to pass, looking, and he completes it to Vermeer Jenkins. Not many completions on the year for Matt Mignano. Certainly not noted for their passing game, but this time they hook up for the first down.
Well, that's just a great job of a kid like Jenkins adjusting, making just a great athletic play, and that's what you have with these backs of Sterling, able to not only run the ball, not only get to the outside, but make a play like that, a huge play to get a big first down.
No huddle offense here for Sterling. 1st and goal for Haddonfield. Handoff to DeFeo, gets right back to the line of scrimmage. He's stacked up right at the 10-yard line. Nice tackle there by Anthony Piletsky.
Yeah, and you saw good penetration right here. And I think Sterling's penetration in the offensive backfield is one of the things that has Haddonfield going with that pitch, whether it's a pitch and a run up the middle or a pitch out to the outside, because again,
McLaughlin under center. Gonna fake the handoff, and he's back to pass, setting up the screen. He's got the screen complete to Jake Walker. Check that, Jake Walter, and Sterling sniffed it out for a very short gain of really only about 3 yards there.
Well, if you look at how this team's grown and their ability to read plays, this is a perfect example right here. They go into quarterback, red screen right from the get-go. This is a play that last year could have won in for a score, but you see them read it, sniff it out, have them out there to make the play. And you know, Haddonfield was able to get a gain, get upfield for a little bit, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd and goal from the 6. Backs are in the eye. 2 receivers to the far side. McLaughlin under center. It's going to be a pitch over to DeFeo to the far side. He cannot get away, and he's stacked up. Sterling, another big defensive stand. And it's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Now here's where Sterling's reacting. On that pitch previously, they would take lateral steps to the outside and just get out and feather things out. Here they had penetration. Didn't allow DeFeo to cut upfield, a kid who, even on a wet field, does a decent job cutting right there, but good job by Sterling, getting penetration, getting the offensive backfield, even on the pitch to the outside.
4th and goal from the 5. McLaughlin, low snap. He's going to look to pass. He's going into the end zone, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Vermeer Jenkins. But Sterling will hold up on defense, and they will take over on downs deep in their own territory.
Kind of surprised they went with a quick drop right there. I'm thinking they're going to have McLaughlin maybe roll out on 2 fronts. First of all, you have him roll out. You've got the receivers. Yeah, give yourself the ability to extend the play. And on the other end, when you set your feet, have that quick throw to the outside, you could almost have disaster like you may have had right there. Jenkins gets his hand on the ball. There's a good chance he's going the other way.
And looking back on it on the replay, McLaughlin threw it right into the hands of Vermeer Jenkins, and he had a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. 1st and 10 on the 34, and the ball comes out, and Sterling jumps on it. A problem with the center exchange, and the ball squirts out, and Sterling falls on it.
But that's
Julian Blackshear falls on top of it.
As you see Julian Blackshear there falling on top of it. Again, that's something that's hurt Sterling more than Haddonfield. But Haddonfield, Rob, we talked about that area of the field. You know, we saw a couple punts or passes thrown over there. You see the ball splashing, the ball going down and the water splashing up. And
3rd and 11 from the 36. Going to be a pitch play to Devon Tucker. He's across the 40, across the 45, makes a move. He's got daylight. Devon Tucker's got one man to beat. He's going to take it all the way. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. A 64-yard touchdown run by Devon Tucker gives Sterling a 13-0 lead.
Well, Sterling mixed it up, had the runs to the inside, run to the inside. Right there you saw great push of the offensive line. Great job cutting off the flow. The linebackers didn't allow him to get to the outside. Tucker cut back, makes that secondary cut, 10 yards into the defensive backfield. And there it's a foot race. Devon Tucker's going to win every time.
That could seal it up with 3:23 left to go. But again, anything can happen here tonight.
Also that big first down. I think, you know, when you get a big first down like that, that can inject a lot of confidence into the offense, and it really carried over into a big play like this, and one which right now looks like it's going to seal the game with 3:23 remaining.
Wes Dengler for Haddonfield was the closest man to him, and he was still a good 2, 3, 4 yards away from him. Devon Tucker, I mean, obviously well over 100 yards at this point, maybe even flirting with 200 yards at this point, but it's been all Devon Tucker from the beginning of the game to the end of the game.
Yeah, you see a good cut right there, another good cut, and I think that when you look at him with great speed, obviously he's coming off the injury, you start to feel a little more confident. You know, he was...
McLaughlin, low snap, Carousey going to roll out to his left, looking for someone. He's going to pass, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Sterling's Richard Carter as he's across midfield down at the 40-yard line, and that could do it.
Oh, there's Carter. You know, you look at your leaders, Carter, Devon Tucker, kids who come up with big plays, and there's no bigger play like than this one. Here on the defensive side of the ball with Richard Carter coming over from the safety position. You know, Rich Carter was a cornerback last year out on the outside, had a little bit of difficulty in coverage, but I'll tell you what, he's really found himself a home at the safety position, coming over, helping out, and just has been a ball hawk all season, or at least obviously in this early part of the season, 4 games into it, and comes up with a huge defensive play right there.
Ball was tipped around a little bit, and Richard Carter intercepted the ball at the 48-yard line. It's going to be a pitch play to Devon Tucker. He gets across the 35, he's across the 30, he's got the first down and more, he's inside the 20, and that could do it. Looking at the clock, they have it stopped at 2:17. Haddonfield, no timeouts left. So it's going to be close.
Yeah, well, Tucker gets to the outside again. It's a good job holding on to the ball the whole way, getting the first down, and then coming away with a big win.
Under 30 to go, and that's going to do it. And for the first time since 2005, Sterling defeats Haddonfield. And for the first time since 1993, Sterling is 4-0.
Well, they're going to go in a West Deptford game with a lot of momentum, and anything can happen from that point. And what a great job of just, again, doing what they had to do, coming up with big plays at key times. Devon Tucker, can't say enough what he's done with the 2 big runs for the touchdowns, key first downs. Rich Carter, as we look at Coach getting hit with the Gatorade right there, talking to the Haddonfield coaches, shaking hands, and what a great win for this program.